The Disappearance of the Sodder Children. On Christmas Eve, 1945, in Fayetteville, West Virginia, the Sodder family's home went up in flames. George and Jennie Sodder, along with 9 of their 10 children, were asleep when the fire broke out. 5 children escaped with their parents, but the other 5 were never seen again. The blaze consumed the house in just 45 minutes. But when the ashes cooled, there was no trace of the missing children, no bones, no remains, nothing. Authorities declared that the fire was caused by faulty wiring, and the children had perished in the flames. But George and Jennie didn't believe it. They began to suspect something far more sinister. First, there were strange incidents leading up to the fire. A few months earlier, a salesman had threatened George, saying his house would go up in smoke and his children would be destroyed because of his outspoken political views. On the night of the fire, a mysterious phone call woke Jennie, but when she answered, all she heard was laughter and unfamiliar voices. Moments later, she heard something heavy hit the roof, followed by a rolling noise. Even more puzzling, the family noticed several oddities during the fire. The Christmas lights remained on during the early stages of the blaze, which wouldn't be possible if the fire was due to electrical issues. George's ladder, which he intended to use for a rescue, was found away from the house, and his trucks wouldn't start, despite functioning perfectly the day before. Days later, Jennie tested the theory that the children had burned in the fire by experimenting with animal bones. They never fully disintegrated. She also learned that other house fires had left skeletal remains behind. But in her home, nothing. Years passed, and sightings of the missing children were reported across the country. A photograph of a young man resembling their son Louis was mailed to them, with a cryptic note on the back, Louis Sodder. I love brother Frankie. Illo boys. A 90132 or 35. Desperate for answers, the Sodders hired private investigators, put up billboards, and even offered a $10,000 reward, but no credible leads emerged. George and Jennie went to their graves never knowing what happened to their children. To this day, the disappearance of the Sodder children remains one of the most haunting unsolved mysteries in American history. Were they kidnapped? Did they perish in the fire? Or is there another truth hidden beneath the ashes? Subscribe for more unsolved mysteries and eerie tales. What do you think happened to the Sodder children? Let us know in the comments below.